2016. And then they didn't actually start shooting the film until middle February. Because what happened is they had to start the movie in that certain year in order to get these tax incentives that they were offered from the Canadian government. So they came up and they started the movie with the scenes that I did. And at that time, the movie was called Ollie, which is Shane Black's dog, because they kept it a secret that they were shooting this Terminator sequel, or the Predator sequel. And so when I go to work on the call sheet, it said Ollie. It had nothing to do with the Predator. Until I saw, when I went to wardrobe, I saw they had a big Predator cutout, and I was like, oh, that's what this is, yeah. So that's the answer to that one. I would like to have been in it more.
Yeah. The second one was back in 2006. Even though you were only in for like one episode, how was it being in Smallville?
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun, because Michael Rosenbaum and I have been friends for a long time, and that was a cool character to create. And the funny thing is, I didn't even realize this, but so I was hired by Oliver Queen to kill Lex, right?
Yep.
And then I did an episode of Arrow where I almost tried to kill Oliver Queen, which I know someone brought that to my attention, because I'm not, when it comes to those guys, I'm not knowledgeable about any of that stuff, because I was never really into those type of comics. And so when someone pointed that out to me, I was like, wow, it's amazing how much people follow and how much people are paying attention, because I thought that was kind of an odd fact.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Cheers.
Hi.
Hi.
I was wondering, at the end of season 3, Archie says how he doesn't want any more drama in his senior year. Do you actually think that there'll be, no more drama, and if you think there will be, what would it be?
Okay, so the only thing I know about season 4, and these are just the rumblings that we hear on set, is I think that the writers do want to go back to more of the school stuff and the senior year, and a little more relationship stuff just between the kids, rather than having all of these murder mysteries and everything. So I think that is where they're going, to create drama and, to keep things interesting. There's always got to be something like that, but I think they're going to try to concentrate a bit more on the senior year.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you think Hal would ever kill Betty or Polly?
That's interesting, right? In the forest there when we did the countdown, because to my heart of hearts, I don't think that Hal would have pulled that trigger, but it sure seemed like it did the way that we shot that. And they never really told me if Betty hadn't shot the gun out of my hand, if I would have pulled that trigger, but man, deep down I hope not, But, it's really hard for me, because I had to play Hal as the Black Hood, and so I had to put everything that I thought and hoped for Hal, I had to put on the back burner, because I now was playing the guy that he became. And so would that have been Hal shooting Betty, or would that have just been the Black Hood shooting Betty, who Hal became? So I still think that his love for his kids is too deep, and that he wouldn't have done it. I really do, but we'll have to find out. You're welcome.
Hi. Out of the cast, who's the quickest to learn their lines?
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Who's the quickest to learn their lines?
Who is the quickest?
To learn their lines.
Oh, the quickest to learn their lines? I'm sorry. It's got to be Lily. I'm pretty sure of it. I mean, I don't get to work with all the kids that much, just on the big town hall meetings that we used to have and stuff, I'd see all the kids, but again, Lily, all the scenes that I have all done with Lily, she's never blowing anything. She's always right on top of it. But it sort of seems to me that that's kind of the way all the kids are. They're always really prepared. But I think that she'd probably be the one who's probably the best at it. I think Machen's the worst. Don't tell her I said that, but Machen's awesome. She's so good in that character, playing Alice. But they're all great. I mean, look at all the parents that I get to work with, right from Skeet to Robin Gibbons to Molly Ringwald. And Gina Gershon came on this year, who I didn't get a chance to work with, but she was really great too. So really blessed to have such an amazing group of parents that I get to hang out with, that I was fans of when I was growing up as well, with Molly and Robin and Skeet. So very fortunate.
And that concludes our time.
Is that it?
That is it for now.
All right, thanks guys. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you later today and tonight and tomorrow.
That's right.
And then I'll see you Monday because I'm coming home with everyone.
Let's give it up one more time for Lochlyn Munro.
Thank you.